Welcome everybody to MoRat Nation. I'm Bob Carmichael and let's get started.
New weight loss drugs. Drugs that control appetite. Whenever I talk about this type of drug, I'm reminded of the old Fin drug years ago that worked well for losing weight, but unfortunately caused heart valve problems and had to be removed from the market. The phentermine part of this drug was safe but only lasted about a month before it stopped being effective. The fenfluramine half of this drug seems to be what caused the problem. The first drug I want to talk about, Contrave, is also a combination drug. One half of the drug is Wellbutrin, the antidepressant. Wellbutrin has been on the market for a long time. Wellbutrin has some unpleasant side effects like potentially causing seizures. It works by raising serotonin and dopamine in the brain. The other half of the drug is low-dose naltrexone. Naltrexone is used by people who are having trouble with drugs or alcohol. Neither one of these drugs by themselves cause much of a weight loss, but together appetite drops to nearly zero. Unfortunately, the drug will only last for about 6 to 9 months. After that, the drug is nothing more than a placebo. One positive note about this drug is that it gives you a new set point where your body wants to remain after the diet. Side effects. There are a large number of side effects listed, but for the most part, the only thing I noticed when I took Contrave was constipation. The business problem with Contrave was that it cost $250 per month. I got around this problem by dealing with Ridgeway Pharmacy in Billings, Montana. They were great to work with, and they only charged $100 per bottle. I was able to use 1 pill a day instead of 2, and it seemed to work just as well. Bottom line, Contrave is the most used diet drug in North America, and for good reason. The great combination of a few mild side effects and great appetite suppression makes Contrave a good choice. Tesofensine is also a neurotransmitter-boosting appetite suppressant. Whenever I see the fen letters in a diet drug's name, I of course think of fenfluramine, but so far no signs of heart valve problems. Tesofensine is a serotonin, dopamine, and noradrenaline reuptake inhibitor. In recent clinical trials, patients lost an average of 4% more in body weight than they did on a placebo. The trial lasted 14 weeks. The good news is that the patients did not diet or exercise, so the results could be much better than 4% of body weight. Side effects. The issue that bothers me the most has to do with heart disease. Unlike sibutramine, tesofensine did not cause a rise in blood pressure, but it did raise the number of heartbeats per minute by about 6 points. I plan to try this drug soon, and I plan on doing a video about my results and putting it in a playlist about weight loss drugs. The business problem with tesofensine is the cost, $250 for 30 capsules. Hopefully I can find a way to get this cost down. GLP-1 receptor agonists. The GLP stands for glucagon-like peptide. This is a hormone that helps your body release insulin. Type 2 diabetics have low levels of this hormone, and drug companies have developed drugs to improve its level in the body. Here is a list of FDA-approved GLP-1 agonist drugs. Delaglutide, the brand name is Trulicity. Exenatide, brand name is Bydureon or Byetta. Semaglutide, either Ozempic or Rybelsus. Liraglutide, Victoza. Adlixin. All of these drugs are for type 2 diabetes and are administered daily or weekly by injection. The only exception is Rybelsus, which is taken daily by mouth. The two approved weight loss drugs in this category that have had success are Wegovy and Saxenda. Mounjaro, the new Lilly drug that just got approved for type 2 diabetes, but will soon be approved, I think, for weight loss. All three of these drugs have shown big-time results in clinical trials. In some cases, weight loss has reached over 20% of body weight. I think we are on the verge of no longer worrying about obesity. These drugs are just the beginning of what I think will be a very happy future for people who have suffered weight loss problems most of their life. Side effects. All of these drugs work in about the same way, and they all have the same side effects. For the most part, this includes nausea, diarrhea, and constipation. But if we look at the possible consequences of taking these drugs, I would say that the future is not yet here. The following that we see on the screen is a list of things that could happen if you take these drugs. Acute pancreatitis, acute gallbladder disease, hypoglycemia, heart rate increase, renal impairment, hypersensitivity reactions, suicidal behavior, and thyroid cancer. If I had type 2 diabetes, I would consider these drugs. They cause massive weight loss, and they improve HbA1c levels by as much as 2 points. But my HbA1c level is 5.2, which is pretty good. I don't think I want to risk something like thyroid cancer or pancreatitis just to lose some weight. So for the time being, I'm going to pass on this group of drugs, but I know that in the future they'll figure out how to stop these problems, and obesity will be a thing of the past. So what else works? 5-amino-1-MQ is an NN-MT inhibitor that I use to raise my NAD+ levels. I was hoping to get additional energy by taking this drug, but as a bonus, it caused weight loss. And I am not the only person who has noticed this. Several famous bodybuilding trainers on YouTube have talked about their success using 5-amino-1-MQ. Bodybuilders tend to use way more of the drug than I would be comfortable using. In this case, one of the trainers talked about using 3 times the dose I was using. The comment he made was that he did not have to diet to lose weight on this dose. I don't know why it works this way, but I do know that I did notice weight loss, and there were no side effects that I could notice. So I plan on continuing to take 5-amino-1-MQ, even though it's quite expensive, $250 for 60 capsules. Plenity fiber supplement is an interesting new approach to weight loss. In the past, weight loss programs have included fiber supplements like glucomannan, which did cause some weight loss. This new product looks like it's going to do a much better job. Plenity works by forming a gel in your stomach that gives you a full feeling, like some of those medical procedures where they implant a ball in your stomach so that you can't eat as much as you normally do. The thing that bothers me about this new product is that it's a prescription drug. So to take a supplement that you could be purchased at a health food store, you now have to go to a doctor's office and get a prescription. The cost is $100 per month, which is way more expensive than any of the other supplements that add fiber to our diet. I know they spent a lot of time developing this product, but forcing us to go to a doctor's office for an unnecessary prescription, which is there just to raise price, is not a good way to treat your customers. Anyway, I plan on doing several diet and weight loss videos in the near future, and I intend to put them into a playlist that you can click on at the end of this video. It is hard sometimes to find playlists on YouTube, so be sure to click on them so you can find them in your history file. And join the nation. Click on the mole rat on the right to subscribe to this channel. I have no financial ties with any of the products mentioned in this video. And thanks for watching.